Fu is next. Hi guys, here's my mix for the song. I managed to get this in 2 hours. I used the SSL G bus compressor on the drums and did some parallel processing on the overheads. I used some delay and reverb effects from Sound Toys on the electric guitars and used the MV2 on Warren's vocals. Let me know what you think. Oh, another one of me. I'm terrified. Hearing myself is very interesting.
I know you said you're sorry, but I swear I've heard that word 1,000 times. It always makes me angry, knowing that I'm trapped inside this lie, and the wound has grown too deep to be stitched up with a butterfly. You know I will take the pain. I would live for you. I'll tear my soul in two. The more you make me believe, the more I swear I need you. Swallowed all my pride. I take the hate.
I like what you're doing with my bass. I like that grit.
But I realize
It's interesting. Listen to my vocal. I just want it to be smothered with effects.
choking on the truth I
Such a guy that doesn't want to hear himself.
and this affection goes.
Pretty dry. It sounds like a rock band in a room. I think if that's what you were going for, you nailed it. It sounds like a band in a room.
You know I can take the pain. And I would bleed for you. I'll tear my soul in two. The more you make me bleed, the more I swear I'll need you. Will you bleed me dry? I would bleed for you. I'll tear my soul in two. The more you make me bleed, the more I swear I need you. I would bleed for you. I would bleed for you. The more you make me bleed, the more I swear I need you. The more I swear I need you. Will you bleed me dry? You bleed me dry.
So it's definitely like gone for that full-blown 90s kind of rock thing. I love it. Super 90s. It's got a lot of aggression. I personally would put more delays and reverbs on the vocals. Maybe it's just because I don't want to hear myself so much like that. Maybe that's all it is. But I do think there could be a little bit more width going on and a little bit more push in the choruses. Like just a little tiny bit more oomph. I think the kick itself could have a little bit more snap. I would say a tiny bit of 2.5 and a tiny bit of 7 and a little bit more 40 hertz. Just give me some oomph underneath, you know, bit of 40 down there. Watch the bus compressor. If the bus compressor is catching it too high, try side chaining the bus compression. The best way to do that is to take a mix that is feeding the sidechain that's not being printed. You know what I mean? A mix that so what you can do is you could pretty much make another mix going on. This is if you have a compressor that doesn't have a sidechain. I think I showed this in a video, but you could take the whole mix, duplicate the master, have a send from that master, and with that one, like wipe off the low end. So the only thing that's being compressed, you know, is going to be all the high mids and stuff like that. That will let the low lows breathe a little bit more. Okay, yeah, really fantastic. Great work. I think more effects on the vocals. I think more 40 hertz on the kick, little bit more 2.5 and a little bit of 7K for definition on the kick. Just a little bit. Just get that kick just a bit more present. And think about these choruses, just a little bit more of a bump. You know, volume-wise, don't be afraid to like stick an extra half a dB on everything and just bring it up. Otherwise, really freaking awesome. Great work. All right, next up is Daniel.